Hello team. In same day surgery coding as well as in CPT certification exam, one of the most confused topic is using CPT add-on code plus 69990. Usually we will use this code for operating microscope. But this topic is not that much difficult if you know the basic guidelines. So in this session we are going to learn how to use CPT add-on code plus 69990. Please watch this video until the end. If you like this session, please click on like button. In this session, we are going to learn what is microsurgery and rules to report plus 69990 add-on code and few example scenarios as well as summary. If anyone looking for AAPC's local chapter webinar links for free CUs, medical coding jobs in India, USA, UAE, join in our WhatsApp group. Group link is in the description of this video. First, we need to understand what is microsurgery. So, if we divide this microsurgery, surgery means all of us know, micro means minute. So, if the patient performs surgery on minute structures, we will call it as microsurgery. So, what are the minute structures in our body? Usually, minute structures include blood vessels as well as nerves. So, in order to perform surgeries on blood vessels and nerves, physician most of the time will use microscope. In CPT, we are having one CPT add-on code for microscope, which we have discussed previously. Now we will learn rules to report add-on code plus 69990. First rule is modifiers. So as usual, along with add-on codes, we can't use modifier. Most of the time, we can't use 51 modifier as well as 62 modifier with this add-on code. So second rule is if the physician uses magnifying loupe or corrective lenses during the performance of surgery of blood vessels and nerves, we can't use operating microscope add-on code as the efforts of using operating microscope is more than magnifying loupe or corrective lenses. So whenever you want to append this add-on code in the operative report, you need to check whether physician has used microscope or not. Then only you can use this add-on code. And also try to remember, as operating microscope is an add-on code, always you need to use this add-on code with primary procedure. So never operating microscope CPT code will be primary. Always you need to use this add-on code along with primary procedure. And third rule is code description. So always whenever you want to code operating microscope, you need to use you need to check the code description. Why means in CPT book we are having few CPT codes. In those CPT codes, microscope is the component of code description. In that scenario, we can't use operating microscope CPT add-on code along with that code. If the CPT code description does not have operating microscope as its code description, we can add operating microscope add-on code separately along with the primary procedure based on medical necessity. Next one is column 1, column 2. Whenever you want to code operating microscope, you need to check the column 1 edit and column 2 edits. So as all of us know, column 1 is major procedure, column 2 is minor procedure. So here we are having few example scenarios. So here physician is performing partial esophagectomy, cervical with pre-intestinal graft including microvascular anastomosis, obtaining the graft and intestinal reconstruction. So if you check this code description, it is having microvascular anastomosis. So anastomosis means joining the blood vessels. So here in order to perform this procedure, physician must and should need to use microscope. So if you check in the column 1 and column 2 edit, it is showing 0. So 0 means here we can't use the 59 modifier in order to bypass this edit. So if you append 59 modifier here, it will comes under misuse of column 2 coded with column 1 code. And few more example here. For example, in the operative report, you will see physician is performing the repair of the blood vessels upper extremity. But if you check this code description, you can't see whether physician is using the operating microscope, and code description does not have the component of operating microscope. In this situation, you can code operating microscope separately, as here physician is performing the procedure on the blood vessels. Next 55400 also same category, and also 64831 suture of digital nerve, hand or foot one nerve. So basically, in order to perform procedures on blood vessels and nerves, operating microscope is mandatory. So if the code description does not have operating microscope, we need to add this add-on code plus 69990 along with our CPT procedure code, and always our CPT code will be primary code and operating microscope will be an add-on code. If you are having a still confusion about using this add-on code, please mention in the comment section, so I will try to clear all your doubts. So what is the summary of this session? We can't use operating microscope CPT code along with CPT codes which are having microscope as its component. And second rule is we can't append 51 and 62 modifier along with this add-on code. And third one is if the physician uses loop, in order to code the loop, we can't use the operating microscope CPT code. Next rule is, for example, in your scenario, if the physician is performing procedure on blood vessels or nerves, and if the code description does not have operating microscope component, you can code operating microscope add-on code separately along with this CPT code. And always operating microscope CPT code is secondary code. You need to use this code along with the primary procedure. Thanks for visiting our channel. Happy New Year all. If anyone looking for same day surgery coding training, please send WhatsApp message to our mobile number, which is 707-526-3939. And also we will provide surgery training or specialty trainings like interventional radiology training, GI training, pain management training, respiratory training, HCC training, and also we will provide services related to AAPC's renewals as well as removal of apprentice status from CPC certification. And also if you are looking for jobs in India, USA and UAE, as we have discussed, please join in our WhatsApp group where you will get latest updates about jobs in these 3 countries. If you like this session, please click on like button, and also if you are having any doubts, please comment in the comment section. And also if you are visiting for the first time, please subscribe to our channel, and if you like our channel, please share it with your friends.